Hannah Dubbs, Kaylee Miller, Abigail Sabo, Madeline Varner, and Zoe Weaver.
Our first senior is Madison Rush, escorted by her parents Chad and Kristen Rush. Madison has been a player on the West Perry girls soccer team for 4 years. Her positions include striker for 3 years, currently playing right wing. She is a senior captain along with her best friends. Other activities Madison participates in include the Spirit Club and managing the wrestling team. Her future plans are to attend a 4-year college and major in the medical field. Madison's favorite memories are getting terrorized by Jalen every day freshman year till she realized it was her way of saying she actually liked her, car rides home with Faith after big wins or even disappointing losses, or bus rides with Allie trying to put her contacts in, which never seemed easy. Sid and Taylor annoying her every single day this year with singing, dancing, and so much more, but they both know she loves them, and most of all, celebrating everything with her team. Madison's message to the underclassmen is to never give up. Enjoy the 4 years you have here because it ends so quickly. Play every game like it's your last, and have fun playing the sport that you love with your best friends. She would like to thank her mom and dad for pushing her to pursue her love for soccer, even when she was stubborn, and also for each of us who have been with her these last 4 years, whom she'll never forget.
Our second senior of the evening is Emily Mccurry, escorted by her parents Jonathan and Jennifer Mccurry. Emily has played high school soccer as a goalie for the past 3 years. She is also involved in softball, the musical, coaching a 12U softball travel team, and is the NHS at both West Perry and Votech, and is the president of the AM Nursing HOSA chapter at Votech. Her future plans include attending UPMC schools of nursing in Harrisburg to receive her RN. Emily's favorite soccer memory is when she, Hannah, Jenna, and Lindsay got lost in a cornfield playing manhunt at Jalen's house, and Susie and her singing Taylor Swift songs in the back of the bus. Emily's message to the underclassmen is to work hard to impress yourself and not others. She would like to thank her parents, grandparents, teammates, and her siblings for always supporting her in everything that she does.
Our third senior is Allison Yoder, escorted by her parents Chris and Michelle Yoder. Allie has played West Perry girls soccer for 4 years as center back and is team captain. Last year she was second team all-star and participates in basketball and track and field. She plans to continue her education at Hack to earn her associate's degree. Allie's favorite memory is of Maddie helping her put her contacts in last second before every game. Her message to the underclassmen is to always play your hardest because that sprint to the light post isn't going to matter 4 years later. Allie would like to thank Sid, Taylor, and the rest of the seniors for being the best teammates she could ask for. She also wants to give a special thanks to her coaches, Tom Smee and Gracie Weaver, for pushing her this season.
Our fourth senior is Anna Horn, escorted by her parents, David and Shannon Horn. Anna has played all years of high school soccer as a center back. She participates in the Spirit Club, NHS, creative writing, and track and field. After graduation, she plans to attend a 4-year university to major in nutritional psychology. Anna's favorite memory is when in 8th grade, she, Hannah, and Allie were racing to the bathroom before the game. Hannah won, but unfortunately slipped on a rotten cheese stick, ate it, and moments later fell into the porta potty. Her message to the underclassmen is that the time you spend on the team really comes down to what you make of it. There are going to be some really tough practices and games, but remember the teammates around you are who make it all worth it, and the game you fell in love with in the first place. Anna's biggest thank you goes to her mom for always being there from day one of town soccer until now, and for always listening to her long rants after games. And of course her dad for taking on the roles of a soccer dad, ref, and coach. Lastly, a big thank you to her coaches throughout the years, and especially her teammates. She will miss you all so much, and she hopes you know the impact you've made on her life.
Our fifth senior is Faith Ellenberger, escorted by her parents Todd and April Ellenberger. Faith has been a player on the West Perry girls soccer team for all 4 years of high school. Her positions included center midfield and left wing. Due to tearing her ACL at the beginning of the season, Faith has always been there to cheer her teammates on and support them as much as she can. Other activities Faith participates in include the Spirit Club for school. Her future plans are to attend a 4-year college and major in nutrition to pursue her career as an oncology nutritionist. Some of Faith's memorable memories include when the student section would go crazy and be so loud cheering on the team. Not only would she say the student section was her favorite, but also Madison's mom, Mama Rush, yelling at the officials from the bleachers to make that call. Lastly, she will never forget all the close friendships she made with the girls on the team. Her message to the underclassmen is to never take one moment you have for granted. You will be playing your first high school game one moment, and the next you will be playing your last. Cherish the opportunities you have to create a memorable bond with the team, because those are the moments you'll have to remember when it's over. She would like to thank her parents for all the time they dedicated to making the sport she loves a truly memorable experience, and every one of her teammates and coaches who have supported and helped her the last 4 years. She couldn't have done it without them, and will never forget a single moment.
Our sixth senior is Molly Shull, escorted by her parents, Justin and Joaquin Shull. Molly has played 4 years of high school soccer as an attacking and outside mid. She participates in the Spirit Club and is a hack student. Her future plans include attending a 4-year university to possibly pursue marketing and graphic design majors. Molly's favorite memory was when she was rooming with Anna at soccer camp, and Anna kept trying to convince her that she was okay by laughing, since she was in denial about her back spasms. Her message to the underclassmen is that everyone says it goes by too quick, but you don't really realize it until you're actually here. Just remember to enjoy every moment despite the ups and downs, and have fun with the amazing teammates beside you. Molly would first like to thank her teammates for all of the memories, laughs, and work put into soccer together over the last few years. You have all pushed her and made each and every game and practice fun. Next, she would like to thank the coaches who have dedicated so much time and energy to make this team and all of the players that can be the best that they can. Finally, she would like to thank her family, most of all, for showing up to every game, taking her to any practice, and showing endless support throughout her entire soccer career. Love you all.
Our last senior is Hannah Ron, escorted by her parents William and Alice Ron. Hannah has played soccer all 4 years of her high school career. She plays attacking and defensive mid and is one of 3 captains on the team. Other activities she participates include in playing soccer for Hershey and Supernova. Her future plans are undecided. Hannah's favorite memories include fighting with Susie every practice, even though they would always end up lying on the ground laughing, and cheering Emily on when she makes amazing saves in goal. These past 4 years have been the hardest years of her life. She lost the love she had for the sport when losing someone so close to her. Her advice to the underclassmen and anyone going through hard times is that sometimes you have to put yourself first, no matter how hard it is. Do what is best for your mental health. Always remember that you can make it through anything. You are way stronger than you'll ever realize. She would like to thank everyone who has been there for her and helped to push her to be who she is today. This is for you, Isaiah. She loves and misses you forever.
This concludes the recognitions for our West Perry Girls Soccer Senior Night. Thank you all for coming here this evening. We hope you enjoy the game.
That was on the spot, right?
Nice, that was pretty good. That was better than I would have done.
On a gorgeous Wednesday night here at Mustang Stadium, it is West Perry Girls Soccer Senior Night as the West Perry Mustangs come to this game with an overall record of 6 wins, 9 losses. They are 4-7 in the Mid-Penn Colonial Division. They are taking on the Shippensburg Greyhounds for the second time this season in the Mid-Penn Colonial Division. The Greyhounds come to this game with an overall record of 2 wins, 12 losses, and 1 draw. And Shippensburg is coming into this game on a 2-game winning streak. They got their first 2 wins of the year in their last 2 games, including a 3-1 victory this past Saturday against Bickerville, and coming off a big win 4-2 at James Buchanan this past Monday. The Mustangs are coming into this game after an overtime thriller here on Monday. A 1-0 final in overtime for West Perry against Big Spring, where Susie Gleason got the winning goal in overtime, just 4 minutes into it. Hello everyone watching on the West Perry Athletic Party YouTube channel. My name is Alex Wall, the Golden Pipes of West Perry Athletics, here for this Mid-Penn Colonial Division matchup. A low win here today as both teams are starting to line up on the other side of the field. This is the second time that West Perry is facing the Greyhounds. Back on September 15th, the Mustangs were victorious on the road 3-0. And here we go with our public address announcer, Joe Cerulli, to get things started here with our starting lineups here at Mustang Stadium. West Perry versus Shippensburg in girls soccer senior night for the Mustangs.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to beautiful Perry County for tonight's senior night Mid-Penn matchup between the visiting Shippensburg Greyhounds and your home team, the West Perry Mustangs. Starting lineups. First, the Lady Greyhounds. Wearing number 2, Caroline Rogers. Number 3, Marissa Kiner. Number 8, Grace Davis. Number 10, Kaylee Kurkowski. Number 11, Zoe Weaver. Number 14, Camden Winters. Number 21, Kaylee Miller. Number 24, Meredith Weber. Number 31, Taylor Bard. Number 32, Sophie Burke. And in the goal, number 33, Erica Buckheister. And now, ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for your Lady Mustangs. Senior number 1, Madison Rush. Number 4, Madison Barch. Number 6, Taylor Looper. Number 9, Sydney Sanos. Senior number 10 in the goal, Emily Mccurry. Senior number 12, Allison Yoder. Senior number 14, Anna Horn. Senior number 24, Faith Ellenberger. Senior number 25, Molly Scholl. Senior number 29, Hannah Ron. And number 31, Susie Gleason!
We are back here in Mustang Stadium on a gorgeous Wednesday night here at Mustang Stadium for Mid-Penn Colonial Fishing matchup. Senior night for the West Prairie Mustangs. You heard the starting lineups from our public address announcer, Joe Cerulli. A very special night here for all 7 seniors for the West Prairie Mustangs. It probably especially for Faith Ellenberger. You probably remember that name, Faith Ellenberger, number 24. She was not in action all season long. Before the season started, she suffered a torn ACL and she had to forego her senior year. But just like last year for West Prairie Girls Senior Night, they're going to have Faith Ellenberger come out on the field to have a few seconds of possession to officially start this game. Faith Ellenberger, number 24. Susie Gleason was the one goal scorer for West Prairie in overtime this past Monday against Big Spring. I do have to apologize to everyone watching at home who watched Monday's game. I accidentally gave that game-winning goal to Madison Rush, who was number 1, but she was not the goal scorer. It was a tough call with a bunch of Mustangs in the pack. And here we go, about to get underway here. And this ball's going to be taken by Hannah Ron. And over to Faith Ellenberger. A special moment there for the Mustangs. Faith Ellenberger, the senior, did not get any playing time, but she just kicks this ball out, and it's going to be a Shippensburg throw in here. She suffered a torn ACL before the start of this season, thus being out for her senior year, but she got to tip the ball here today. A special moment. West Prairie's girls soccer did the same thing last year for 3 seniors, including one of the all-time greats for West Prairie girls soccer, Cameron Smee, a year ago. And we are underway here. Mid-Penn Colonial Fishing matchup. West Prairie versus Shippensburg. The Greyhounds, 2 wins on the year, and those 2 wins came in the last 2 games as the Greyhounds got their first win of the year this past Saturday against Biglerville. By a score of 3-1, and then this past Monday, Shippensburg got their first win on the road this season as they got a 4-2 victory at James Buchanan. Mustangs coming off a big-time thrilling overtime victory this past Monday here at home. Even though it is senior night for West Prairie girls soccer tonight, they still have one more home game left to go this season, and that will be on Friday night. And here comes a good run. That is Molly Shaw going down the middle looking for Susie Gleason, and that will go out, or being kept in actually. That was a good run for Deanna Jubb, who just came in. She was not a starter. She was subbed in for Faith Ellenberger. And now this ball goes out and goes right to the goalkeeper for Shippensburg today. Goalkeeper is Erica Buckheister. Only a varsity game here today, ladies and gentlemen. There is no junior varsity game here today, mostly because Shippensburg doesn't have a junior varsity team. Monday's game was so special. It was one of those rare games that has a surprising outcome because this past Monday for West Prairie against Big Spring, the Mustangs had possession for 90% of the game. First AMS, 90% of that. But Big Spring hasn't had a single shot in that game as West Prairie was dominant on possession. And then finally, Susie Gleason down the middle. Got one shot, went off the goalkeeper. And she took it right back for the game winner. Last time up these two teams met was back on September 15th at Shippensburg, and the Mustangs were victorious 3-0 in that one. And currently right now, West Prairie is on a 4-game winning streak against the Greyhounds. Shippensburg has never beaten West Prairie in girls soccer as Mid-Penn Colonial Division rivals. In fact, the first time that these two teams have ever met as division rivals was on senior night back in 2020 to officially open the season. Back in 2020. And that goal kick goes right to Madison Rush, finding Deanna Jubb down the middle, and that ball will go out for Buckheister once again. Again, we want to thank everyone at home for tuning in on the West Prairie Athletic Party YouTube channel. Just getting started here 4 minutes into the game. My name is Alex Wall, the Golden Pipes of West Prairie Athletics. Here's Molly Shaw now. Shaw is a senior for the Mustangs. Going down the middle for Susie Gleason. Gleason fending off one defender, that's Zoe Weaver. Good defensive stop there for Weaver. And now here comes a long shot, and that ball, that was a shot by Sydney Sound. It gets blocked. And this is a big game for West Prairie, especially in terms of playoff hopes, as the Mustangs are currently ranked number 13 in Class 2A, and the top 10 teams qualify for the District 3 2A playoffs. So West Prairie is just outside the playoff spots. 3 spots behind, and Shippensburg is in AAA, so a win here today could potentially move West Prairie up 1 or 2 spots in the power rankings, inching closer to get to a playoff game. If West Prairie does make it to the playoffs, it will most definitely perhaps be on the road, as Friday will truly be the last home game of the year for West Prairie. West Prairie will be hosting Gettysburg on Friday night here at Mustang Stadium. Take a look at the District 3 2A power rankings. Currently, the number 1 seed, number 1 team in 2A is Trinity. Trinity with a 10-1 record. The only loss was to Wyomissing, who is currently the number 2 seed team in District 3. Perry County rivalry, the only other Perry County school with a girls soccer program is Susquehanna. Here comes Molly Shaw now, going off to the far side. Shaw is looking for a cross, and there's nobody over on the other side. And that ball is going to be taken by Madison Barch. Madison Barch going for a cross down the middle, and here's Molly Shaw, and that ball gets blocked by Sophie Burt. And offsides is called. Madison Rush called offsides. Susquehanna is currently ranked 6th in the District 3 2A power rankings with an 11-4 record, which really is surprising. I mean, Susquehanna is a really good team, and West Perry beat them earlier this season, right here at Mustang Stadium. East Pennsboro is currently ranked number 7. Berks Catholic at number 9. Eastern York is in the last playoff spot at number 10. Just outside the playoff bubble in 11th, 12th, and 13th place, respectively, so far in the power rankings. Number 11 is Kutztown with a 10-5-1 record. Number 12 is Octorara with a 5-10-3 record. And then there's the Mustangs at number 13 as of right now. This ball is taken by Sidney Sano. Sano looking for a long ball, and that's got to go past the goal line for a Shippensburg goal kick. We have seen this similarly against Big Spring on Monday, as West Prairie was dominant on possession. And actually, we have a timeout here now. What's this all about? What's the timeout for? I'm not exactly sure. Goal kick here coming up. This ball is taken down the middle for Susie Gleason and cleared up by Weaver. Just 8 minutes into this game, on a gorgeous Wednesday night, our current game time temperature here at Mustang Stadium, according to our friends over at the ABC 27 Weather Center, the current game time temperature is 62 degrees. A very fine October night here for West Prairie Girls Soccer Senior Night. Here comes the throw-in. Finding Madison Barch, and Barch gets taken away. That ball roll out, West Prairie throw-in. Another throw-in here for the Mustangs. Nice big crowd here tonight for West Prairie Girls Soccer Senior Night. A lot of Shippensburg fans making the trip here to beautiful Elliotsburg. Not a far trip at all, really, from Shippensburg. And believe it or not, ladies and gentlemen, for West Prairie Broadcasting so far this week, this is our second of 3 straight broadcasts for West Prairie against Shippensburg. Yesterday we had girls volleyball at home against Shippensburg. Here today we have girls soccer senior night against Shippensburg, and then tomorrow night field hockey senior night against Shippensburg. You pretty much call it like a West Prairie versus Shippensburg week. But for me here on the West Prairie Athletic Party YouTube channel, we have 5 games this week, this being the 3rd. And I'm calling it Ladies Week, because all this week we have all the West Prairie ladies sports here today. On Monday, we have West Prairie Girls Soccer against Big Spring in a 1-0 victory in overtime. Yesterday, girls volleyball against Shippensburg. Today, girls soccer against Shippensburg. Tomorrow, field hockey against Shippensburg. And then on Friday, West Prairie Girls Soccer for the final time at home this year against Gettysburg. So yeah, I'm calling it Ladies Week. Oh, what a week it is. What a week it's been so far for West Prairie Athletics. Well, more to talk about that later in the broadcast during the halftime report. Now just 10.5 minutes in, throwing here for the Greyhounds. All the boys teams are on the road this week. Yesterday, West Prairie Boys Soccer got a huge win this past Monday, West Prairie Boys Soccer getting a big 2-1 victory on the road at Big Spring. West Prairie Boys Soccer are at Shippensburg right now. Pass down middle for Madison Barch, and I think Barch's shot got deflected. Got deflected by number 3, Marissa Kiner. And that'll go out for Well, I guess it wasn't deflected. It's a Shippensburg goal kick. That was a really good opportunity for Madison Barch, sophomore for the Mustangs. Or, excuse me, junior. There's a long through ball. And Eric is a kick away from Emily Mccurry. She's got to feel good about that clearance because on Monday against Big Spring, Emily Mccurry, a senior goalkeeper, hasn't had to touch the ball at all on Monday. She pretty much could have just sat down right at the goal line during the entire game on Monday. She had nothing to do. She probably didn't even have to be out there because that's how good the West Prairie offense has been good on possession on Monday. The West Prairie defense had to make a couple plays on Monday, sure, but here comes the Shippensburg Greyhounds, and that is the first save of the week for Emily Mccurry. It was nowhere close on target, but we're calling it a save anyway. Madison Barge keeps that ball up, looking for Susie Gleason. Gleason trying to head it back, and this ball is being kept in by Gleason. Gleason goes down the middle. Nice takeaway from Weaver. Over here now to Camden Winters. Winters losing it. Over here to Cameron's, or no, that's Susie Gleason. Throwing here for Taylor Lufer. That ball not handled well. And West Price got have a free kick in a really good spot here. Free kick in a really good spot right at the 18-yard line for the senior Hannah Ron. Hannah Ron got right towards defense, and oh my goodness, offsides. Madison Barch got the ball and got past the goalkeeper into the net, but before Barch got to the ball, apparently she was ruled offsides. Big break there for the Mustangs. Oh my goodness, it looked good from up here. It definitely went in for Madison Barch, but no goal. As there's such for Barge and Deanna Choate with the shot. And that ball was taken away by Madison Rush, at least for a moment. And Susie Gleason able, no, not quite able to keep it in. Throwing here for the Greyhounds. Have you ever thought of becoming a PIAA official? You ever thought of becoming a referee for soccer? Now's your opportunity. Go to PIAAD3.org to find out how you can become a PIAA District 3 official. Again, that's PIAAD3.org. It really is amazing that next Thursday will be West Prairie Football Senior Night. You heard me right, ladies and gentlemen. West Prairie Football last home game is on Thursday night against Camp Hill, and that broadcast will be the last broadcast during the regular season until the playoffs start. And right now we have a couple of teams that are in line for hosting a playoff game. We'll have more to talk about that later in the halftime report. On here for Shippensburg. And that ball cleared away by Zoe Weaver. That's Kaylee Miller now, and passing back, intercepted. We'll have our West Point Athletic Department trivia question of the game coming up in just a couple minutes. And a throw in here for West Prairie. Susie Gleason's gone to the bench. Coming in now is Molly Scholl. And nice pass down the middle for Chubb, and that will be cleared out. Over here now to Molly Scholl. Scholl was looking down the middle, and yeah, that's got to be ruled offsides. Taylor Lufer ruled offside there. Got a substitution here for Shippensburg. Number 10, Kaylee Kierskowski is in for the Greyhounds. And fine throw of it is Taylor Lufer, and that ball is cleared out for West Prairie throwing. Lufer very quickly going down the field for Madison Barch, and this ball's going to be taken by Deanna Jubb. Jubb's going to look for a cross. Instead, she's going to take a shot and right at the goalkeeper, Buckheister. Erica Buckheister, a senior goalkeeper. 2 senior goalkeepers on the field here today for both teams. Shippensburg only has 2 more games after tonight. On Tuesday, they'll be back at home against Northern York. And then they'll end the season next Thursday at Big Spring. And West Prairie has 2 more games after tonight as well. Friday, they'll have their final home game against Gettysburg. And oh my goodness, that was a long shot. Actually, pretty short for Molly Shaw. And did not make good contact. She did not time it well. Goal kick here for Shippensburg. As I was saying, Friday they'll host Gettysburg for their final home game here in Mustang Stadium. Then next Tuesday they'll end the year, at least the regular season, at James Buchanan next Tuesday. So playoff hopes are still very much alive for the West Prairie Mustangs in girls soccer. They got 2 teams coming out that they know they can beat. There's a long through ball and taken by Deanna Chubb. Chubb is going to take a shot, and she was tackled inside the penalty box, and no foul. As it's a goal kick here for the Greyhounds. Oh my goodness, 1-on-1 against the goalkeeper. But great pressure. The Shippensburg defense. That was Grace Davis on the defense. Goal kick. And goes off. And cleared away. And that ball was cleared out by Caroline Rogers, but Shippensburg is going again for throw. There's a long through ball, looking for Kaylee Miller. And, that looked like a handball from way up here. But it doesn't matter that much. West Prairie's got to get a throw. And another throw-in. Now halfway through the first half, 20 minutes left to go. Now it's a good time for our West Prairie Athletic Park trivia question of the game. In 2020, and yeah, definitely offsides there for Susie Gleason. Or excuse me, that was Deanna Chubb. West Prairie's been called on that several times already in the first 20 minutes. Anyway, in 2020, it was West Prairie Senior Night to open up the season, in fact, and the Mustangs beat the Greyhounds on Senior Night back in 2020. Final score was 2-1, and it was the Mid-Penn Colonial Division debut for West Prairie girls soccer in program history. Name the 2 Mustangs that scored 1 goal in that game. 2020, that ball got past the goalkeeper. So anyway, here's the question again. In 2020 West Prairie Senior Night, the Mustangs beat the Greyhounds 2-1 in the Colonial Division debut for the Mustangs. Name the 2 Mustangs that scored 1 goal in that game. Substitution being made now for the Mustangs. Deanna Chubb going to the bench. And coming back in is Susie Gleason. There's a Greaser with that takeaway. Find Madison Rush. And that ball cleared out. Not by much, though. Good takeaway here for Zoe Weaver. Comes downfield. Got to find. Go out for the West Prairie Mustangs. Anna Horn with the throw. Senior Anna Horn. There has to be something special about senior night that really gets West Prairie going. They have done very well so far in this game, despite having no goals. And senior night, unless if you're going for a state championship in some sport, I think senior night is by far the most important night for any high school athlete in any sport. I mean, senior night always brings out something magical in them, and this is the first of back-to-back senior nights this week. Tomorrow night we'll have West Prairie Field Hockey Senior Night. They'll be taking on the Shippensburg Greyhounds. And Susie Gleason going down the middle and being cleared down by Buck Heister. Good passing here for the Mustangs. This ball is being taken away by Madison Barch. Barch with a long shot goes off the post. It looked good, but the last second it took a curve and hit the pole. Oh my goodness, what a break again for the Greyhounds. West Prairie going for a cross down the middle, right in front of the net, and a header here for Molly Shaw. It's going to go wide. Actually, it's going to be a corner here for the Mustangs, according to the officials. Corner kick got to be played in. Here comes the corner. It's a low one, and oh my goodness, that's got to go in. You can see who scored that goal. I'm going to look for a number. And it's got to be number 6. Taylor Lupfer with the goal. And the Mustangs with an early lead. Here in the first half, Taylor Lupfer with the goal. And we got to have a foul here. Free kick here for the Greyhounds. Taylor Lupfer, a sophomore, with the one goal for West Prairie. And now a free kick. Free kick right at the 30. Good spot here. Cleared out by Allison Yoder. Here's Hannah Ron. Going down the middle for Susie Gleason. Gleason has to look to the other side, and no, offsides. Again. Oh my goodness. $15 left to go here in this one. There were two Mustangs way out in front, and Susie Gleason just went for the wrong run, who was clearly offsides. West Prairie's been getting to a few offside calls on that today. And number 28, that's Emily Sheriff, did not keep it in. Ali Yoder, and oh my goodness, a big tackle there. Number 11 for Shippensburg, Zoe Weaver is a little slow to get up, but she does. A long ball here, and it's got to be cleared away, dangerously by Buckheister. Throwing here for the grounds. We encourage everyone to stick around for the West Prairie Athletic Party halftime report. got some breaking news for the West Perry football boys. And what we have coming up later this week, as well as scoring summary for this game so far. Also our answer to our West Perry Athletic Park trivia question of the game. All this and more coming up on the West Perry Athletic Park halftime report. Throwing here for Shippensburg. Got to be kept in. And, a big tackle there. And, Shippensburg got a free kick. That ball is intercepted. Over here now to Madison Barge. Madison Barge taken away by Grace Davis. Here's Allison Yoder. Allison Yoder losing it. And a long shot and an easy save for Mccurry. Great, nice booming kick past the 45-yard line. That's going to roll out for Shippensburg throwing. Number 24, Meredith Weber is throwing it. Weber going downfield and be out of bounds. That ball just got over. And that's got to be a handball called. Handball call on number 10. Kelly Kierskowski. Free kick here for the Mustangs at the 39 for Emily Sheriff. Emily Sheriff keeping it low and deflected. Take away there by Kierskowski. That was number 31 Taylor Bard. And she gets intercepted by Abby Hurd, who just came in for West Prairie. Now here's a 3-0 breakaway and taking a shot and a spectacular save that goes just wide. A shot by Susie Gleason. Or no, that was actually Madison Barch with the shot. Man, she had two Mustangs to her left that were wide open. And now 3 substitutions coming in for West Prairie. Man, that was a 3-0 breakaway for the Mustangs. And what comes out of it? A corner. Madison Rush, who just came back in. As well as Molly Shaw. And see Allison Yoder down there. And corner. We got to stop the clock here. With 10:46 left to go. What's this all about now? The officials are getting together. And, there was actually an injury timeout. And athletic trainer had to come out. Number 31 for Shippensburg, Taylor Bard, was injured. A very quick injury timeout. The officials just simply didn't notice. Corey keeping low. Was looking for Allison Yoder. Allison Yoder with the cross, and that's going to go in! Susie Gleason with the spectacular header. And Gleason gets her first goal here in this one, her second goal this week. And the Mustangs increase their lead now to 2-0. So now 2 goals for West Prairie. Susie Gleason with the last one. Taylor Lupfer had the first one. And now here comes Sydney Sano. Pass it back to Molly Shaw. Shaw got to take a long shot. Batted down by the goalkeeper. A sideways shot. And it goes wide. Goal kick here for Shippensburg. That was Deanna Chubb with that last shot. 10 minutes left to go now here in the first half. What an offensive attack here for the Mustangs so far in this game. And this ball's taken away by Allison Yoder. Yoder going downfield for Deanna Chubb. And Chubb with that block. And Chubb is going to go on the far corner looking for Madison Rush, but it goes out too far for a Shippensburg goal kick. Deanna Chubb had a right idea looking for Madison Rush right down the middle unattended. Yeah, Westbury has had several opportunities so far in this game, and they were rolled offsides a bunch of times here so far in the first half. And this goal kick gets taken away and goes right back to Buck Heister. That ball will go out for a Westbury throw-in. Nice takeaway there for Allison Yoder. Yoder was, now it was actually Anna Horn, and she got dispossessed by Zoe Weaver. Weaver so far has been the best defender for Shippensburg so far in this game, getting a bunch of takeaways and even has some opportunities on offense. And Susie Gleason kicks this ball out, trying to be kept in by Madison Rush. Eight minutes left to go here in the first half. Westbury up by 2. During the halftime report, we also have the rest of the schedule for the regular season broadcasts left this year. Our last one will be next Thursday for Westbury football on Thursday night for senior night for Westbury football. We'll also have some breaking news about the Westbury football team coming up here at halftime. Good possession here for Shippensburg, but to no avail as this ball gets taken away by Susie Gleason. A long ball from Susie Gleason. Now find Madison Rush. Rush is keeping herself, and even if that got to Deanna Chubb, that would have been ruled offsides anyway. That ball was cleared out by Molly Scholl. And now substitutions coming in for both teams. 6.5 minutes left to go. See, number 28, Abigail Sabo is, that's number 26. Skyland Renshaw is in for the Greyhounds. Caroline Rogers losing it there. Looking for Molly Scholl. That ball goes out for Westbury throw-in. Number 28, Emily Sheriff just came back in for Westbury. She made a throw there. Westbury fans thought this was going to be a throw-in for the Mustangs, but instead it goes for Shippensburg. Right down the sideline, and that will roll out for a Westbury throw-in. Nice stop there for Allison Yoder. Another substitution here for Westbury. Molly Scholl going to the bench. And coming in number 17, Laurel Stout is in. And here come the Mustangs. Long ball was a 10 for Madison Rush. Nice stop there for the Mustangs. Back and forth passing we go here for both teams. Up ball almost taken away from Sophie Burt. Free kick here for the Greyhounds at their own 36. Well saved by Zoe Weaver, and Weaver kicks it out. 4 minutes left to go here in the first half. West Prairie up by 2. Goal scored by Taylor Lupfer and Susie Gleason. That ball almost hung on by Hannah Ron, who just came back in for West Perry. Now West Perry throwing. And a horn on defense. Kicks it out for Shippensburg throwing. Less than 3 minutes left to go. Greyhounds had a good opportunity, and that ball was taken away by Grace Davis again. A long shot and saved by Emily Mccurry. Good shot there for number 21, Kaylee Miller, a senior for the Greyhounds. McCurry finding Hannah Ron. Madison Barch going downfield, looking for Deanna Chubb, and that's a good pass from Madison Rush, and Susie Gleason just clears it out. Shippensburg goal kick. More substitutions coming up here for the Mustangs. Taylor Lupfer is back in for the Mustangs.
They never have the right containers for the cheese, so try not to make a mess. No. Thank you.
And that ball was cleared out by Lupfer. Throwing here for Meredith Weber. And another throw-in for the Greyhounds. Shippensburg trying to cut this lead in half. With a late goal coming up here. And this ball is taken away by Stout. Ball is cleared out. Hannah Ron with the block. Final minute to go here in the first half. Westbury trying to hang on to a 2-goal lead. So thrown for Weber. And that ball got off of Abigail Sabo. Laura Stout. Laura Stout with that block. And Mustangs looking for Master Rush. She would have been offside if she got that ball. 15 seconds left to go in the first half. Halftime report coming up in just a couple minutes. Quick throw in here. The Greyhounds have been doing very well in the last 5 minutes on possession time, but time is going to run out here in the first half for the Greyhounds. Long shot wasn't off in time. And we have reached halftime here at Mustang Stadium. 2 goals for the Mustangs. One for Taylor Lupfer, the other one for Susie Gleason. And that is your halftime score. We'll be right back in 2 minutes for West Prairie Athletic Park halftime report. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back in 2 minutes. You are watching West Prairie Girls Soccer Senior Night against the Shippensburg Greyhounds, exclusively on the West Prairie Athletic Park YouTube channel. We'll be right back in 2 minutes. We are back here now for the West Prairie Athletic Park halftime report. As you can see on the bottom of your screen, 2-0 here for the Mustangs. The 2 goals, first goal was scored by Taylor Lupfer, number 6, and the second goal was scored by number 31, Susie Gleason. And that is your scoring summary for the first half. West Prairie currently ranked number 13 in District 3 Class 2A, as the Mustangs, with a 6-9 overall record, are only 3 spots out of a playoff spot. And the top 10 teams qualify for District 3 2A playoffs, which begins in a couple of weeks. West Prairie only has 2 more games after tonight. On Friday, they'll be at home for the final time this year. They'll be hosting Gettysburg here on Friday night at Mustang Stadium. Then they'll end the regular season on Tuesday at James Buchanan. So those are 2 teams that West Prairie knows they can beat. They already won 4-0 against James Buchanan earlier this season. But the Mustangs, it's going to be a big one for West Prairie on Friday against Gettysburg, as the Warriors beat the Mustangs 2-1 last time up at Gettysburg. So playoff hopes are very much still alive here for the Mustangs. They might need a little bit of help at least to overtake right now the number 11 and 12 ranked teams in District 3 2A. Number 11 is Kutztown with a 10-5-1 record, and Octorara is number 12 with a 5-10-3 record. Very busy week here so far for West Prairie Athletics. It is Ladies Week here on the West Prairie Athletic Park YouTube channel. On Monday, we had a thrilling overtime game for West Prairie Girls Soccer. In overtime, Susie Gleason, number 31, scored the game winner 4 minutes into overtime to give West Prairie a big 1-0 victory in overtime against the Big Spring Bulldogs. Last night was a heartbreaker for West Prairie Girls Volleyball as they took on Shippensburg in a Mid-Penn Collider Division matchup last night. And the Mustangs fell in 3 sets. West Prairie definitely had an opportunity to win 2 of those sets, as Shippensburg walked away with a 3-set victory last night against West Prairie, 25-22, 25-14, and 25-23 in the first 3 sets in order. Tonight, girls soccer senior night. Not the last home game of the year for girls soccer, but it's a big night for the 7 seniors, including Madison Rush, Emily Mccurry, Allison Yoder, Anna Horn, Molly Scholl, Hannah Ron, and Faith Ellenberger. Faith Ellenberger was a starter here tonight after missing out missing out pretty much her entire senior year after tearing an ACL in a preseason game before the season actually started. So it's a tough year for Faith Ellenberger, but she was able to get the start here tonight and be out here for a little bit. So big moment there for Faith Ellenberger getting the start here tonight. Then tomorrow night we'll have West Prairie Field Hockey Senior Night. West Prairie Field Hockey on a roll right now, ranked 5th in District 3 single A, as the Mustangs have 13 wins and 3 losses so far this season. They had a couple of big games, and tomorrow night, West Prairie Field Hockey will be at home for the final time in the regular season, as they'll host the Shippensburg Greyhounds tomorrow night in field hockey. Game set to start at 7:15. West Prairie will honor their seniors before tomorrow's game, right before the game tomorrow night. Now on Friday, the last home game of the year for West Prairie girls soccer against Gettysburg. That is your broadcast schedule for this week. Next week we'll have 3 senior nights, a short week for West Prairie Athletics, and the broadcasting schedule next week. Next Tuesday will be West Prairie Boys Soccer Senior Night against James Buchanan. Then on Wednesday we'll have West Prairie Girls Volleyball Senior Night against James Buchanan. And then next Thursday, mark this down your calendars, folks. Now you should write all these games on your calendar, but don't want to be confused for next week's football game. It's not on a Friday night. Next Thursday will be West Prairie Football Senior Night, as they'll be taking on the Camp Hill Lions at a huge Mid-Penn Capital Division matchup. West Prairie Senior Night against Camp Hill next Thursday night, 1 week from tomorrow. So mark that down on your calendars. And we have breaking news. We heard this earlier today from PennLive.com. The West Prairie football team is currently at 7-0 for just the 4th time in program history. And with that record, that undefeated record right now, the West Prairie Mustangs are currently ranked number 9 in the entire state of Pennsylvania in Class 3A. Currently ranked 9th, the first time that West Prairie has been ranked in the top 10 in the state, courtesy of PennLive.com. Currently right now, number 1 is District 3, while missing 7-0. Number 2 in the state right now in Class 3A is Danville out of District 4. Number 3 is Elizabeth Fort with 7-0 out of District 7. Bell Fernon is a very good team, and they have a tough schedule this year, but they're currently ranked number 4 District 7 with a 4-2 record. The 2 losses were against nationally ranked teams. Number 5 and number 6 with a 6-1 record are Loyal Sauk out of District 4 and Avonworth out of District 7. Penn Cambria is ranked number 7 out of District 6. Number 8 out of District 3 with a 7-0 record is Lancaster Catholic. West Prairie currently ranked in number 9 in the state in Class 3A. And number 10 right now is Northwestern Lehigh in District 11 with a 6-1 record. So that is breaking news for West Prairie football. And this Friday they'll be at North Penn Mansfield. North Penn Mansfield currently with only 1 win so far. They are 1-6 heading into this week against West Prairie. And during the soccer game on Friday, we'll have scoring updates courtesy from our West Prairie statistician, a good friend of ours, Devin Whitfield, who will be at the game on Friday night. So during the soccer game, we'll have scoring updates if we can, as soon as we can get them on Friday night for West Prairie football at North Penn Mansfield this Friday night. That's going to wrap up. Actually, we have our trivia question to answer yet. In 2020 West Prairie Senior Night, the Mustangs beat the Greyhounds 2-1 in the Mustangs Colonial Division debut. Name the two Mustangs that scored one goal in that game. The answer, Serenity Hill and Taylor Santa. They each scored one goal in the Mid-Penn Colonial Division debut for the West Prairie Girls Soccer program. 40 minutes going to be out on the clock, and we'll be right back in just a couple seconds. And we are back here, start of the second half, and we are underway here. 2-goal lead for the Mustangs. The 2 goals, 1 goal each for Taylor Lupfer and Susie Gleason. As we have switched sides here for the second half. West Prairie looking for their 7th win of the year. And West Prairie, they can't make the playoffs with an even record. They have to win out in hopes of making the playoffs. They'll finish off the regular season 9-9. Or excuse me. Yeah, 9-9 if they win out for the rest of the season and have a chance of making the District 3 2A playoffs. But good start here for the Mustangs. 40 minutes left to go. Now 39 minutes left to go. Here in the second half, a big crowd here for both teams here tonight. A lot of Shippensburg fans making the trip. We don't have any scoring updates so far for West Prairie Boys Soccer. They are at Shippensburg right now. West Prairie Boys Soccer currently at 13-3 over. Or, excuse me, no. Yeah, 12-1-1. 13-1-1 so far this season. A big year for the West Prairie Boys Soccer Mustangs. We hope to get some scoring updates for boys soccer who are at Shippensburg right now. And that's definitely got to be ruled offsides. Free kick given here. And again, we want to thank everyone at home for tuning in on the West Prairie Athletic Party YouTube channel. My name is Alex Wall, the Golden Pipes of West Prairie Athletics. Here for, so far, a very exciting Mid-Penn Colonial Division matchup. Senior night for the Mustangs. Here's a pass down the middle for Susie Gleason. Gleason being run down by the defenders. And here's a run here for Deanna Chubb. Chubb is going to take a shot and an easy save for Erica Buckheister, senior goalkeeper for the Greyhounds. The ball being taken away and cleared out by Marissa Kiner. The ball was taken by Lufer. Ball back to Lufer from Madison Barch. Down the middle, and looking for Hannah Ron, gets taken away. And Cindy Sando with a nice tackle there, and going to the far side. Some audio issues right now, but we just got that cleared up. And there's a pass down the middle. And nice pass here for Madison Rush. Rush got to take a shot and took a late curve, and it's going to go out for a Shippensburg goal kick. Madison Rush, a nice kick there, but it took a late curve to go wide of the net. Goal kick taken by Camden Winters. And pass down the middle. And a shot here. And nice save for Emily Mccurry. A good shot there for the Greyhounds. That was shot by Taylor Bard. As the Greyhounds are looking to get back into this game. A goal for Shippensburg would definitely get them back in. You gotta be wondering what Shippensburg head coach Aaron Powell had to say to his Mustangs. And long shot, that's gonna go in! That was Abby Hurd with the goal. And the Mustangs. Or no. Yeah, you're right. It was Allison Yoder right there with the goal. The senior getting a goal on senior night. We actually have to wait a little bit to start our clock here again. I forgot to stop the clock there, but. And this is going to be a free kick here for the Greyhounds. So Allison Yoder with the goal, the senior. And it's now 3-0 for the Mustangs. Same score back on September 15th when the Mustangs won at Shippensburg by this score, 3-0. And now a free kick here. Allison Yoder, the senior, she's mainly a defender, but she loves to go up the field and take shots like the one she just had. And that ball is going to be cleared out by the Shippensburg goalkeeper, Buck Heister. Westbury throwing inside the 15, 13-yard line. Going along for Susie Gleason. Ball being passed back and taken away. And a horn, not clearing up by much, but Sydney Sando. And this ball taken by Horn again. Not by much though, intercepted by Weaver. Long ball, gonna be taken by Molly Scholl. Thrown here for the Greyhounds. Only 7 minutes into the second half, and West Praise, Allison Yoder increases the lead to 3. That ball's going to go all the way for Molly Scholl. Scholl has to clear it out. This is Sophie Burt. And cleared out by Sydney Sano again. And, Susie Gleason got taken away by Burt. Pass down the middle, taken away by Anna Horn. And, yep, the job definitely rolled off sides right there. That's been an issue for West Prairie so far in this game, being ruled offsides several times in this game, which doesn't really happen very often, but today, for some reason, West Prairie's been having an issue with it. Here's Marissa Kiner with the free kick. The Greyhounds had several opportunities to score in this game, including late in the first half. But the West Prairie defense It's just been spectacular so far in this game. And throwing here for the Mustangs. A long through ball down the middle. And there's a good opportunity with a shot, and it's going to go wide. Deanna Chubb looks to be limping a little bit after taking that shot, but it goes wide. There was nobody around the net. And Deanna Chubb just misses it. In the game on Monday against Big Spring, the Mustangs almost didn't need overtime, as the Mustangs had a penalty kick in the final minutes of the second half, and Hannah Ron had an opportunity, but Ron just flat out missed it on a penalty kick that most certainly would have given West Prairie the win in regulation, but instead they needed 4 minutes of overtime. Hannah Ron over to Sydney Sano. Madison Barge, clearing it back to Anna Horn. Horn, the senior, going down the side for Sydney Sano. Sano has a one-on-one opportunity against the goalkeeper. Run out the goalkeeper, and Bergheister with the save. That's also been an issue for West Prairie soccer on Monday against Big Spring. They had several shots, one-on-one against the goalkeeper, just like that one. But the shot was right at the goalkeeper for Big Spring on Monday. That's probably something that West Prairie really needs to focus on. West Prairie head coach Tom Smee and the Mustangs really need to focus coming up in the final week of the regular season, hopes of making a playoff spot, to not shoot the ball right at the goalkeeper, because that has been a major issue for West Prairie girls soccer all year long. Madison Rush going down the middle, cleared out. And a Horn. There's a long shot, and that's going to go wide. Very quickly, I want to give a quick shout out to two people I know who are interested in what I'm doing here at West Prairie. I want to give a shout out to Harley and Jenna. They are the morning show hosts on 93.5 WTPA radio. And they do a morning show every weekend. Actually, we're going to hold off on that thought here as we got another goal here for the Mustangs. That was Deanna Chubb with that goal. And Deanna Chubb makes it 4-0 for the Mustangs. Nice pass right down the middle to find Deanna Chubb on sides. Now 4-0 for the Mustangs. So as I was saying before that goal, there's two people I want to give a shout to. Harley and Jenna. I don't know their last names, unfortunately, but they know who they are. They are the morning show hosts. They host a morning show on the radio, 93.5 WTPA, and they have a fantastic show every single day. They get, they have their show, they go on Facebook all the time. You can check out their Facebook page on 93.5 WTPA. And every morning they post a question that they share some answers based on that question. They share some of the Facebook comments on the radio show every morning before I go to work at Amazon. And this morning's question was, do you have a celebrity in mind that was your inspiration? And I answered that on Facebook earlier today, and I said ESPN commentator Joe Buck. And Joe Buck, I have nothing but respect for Joe Buck, believe me. But he was never my inspiration. This was my answer to that question earlier this morning. Like, was Joe Buck my inspiration to be a sports commentator? Absolutely not. In fact, he was actually my inspiration to be better than him. I have nothing but respect for Joe Buck, but I know I can do a better job. So, just want to give a quick shout out to two people who have been supporting me as the Golden Pipes of West Prairie Athletics. Hardy and Chen, you can catch up their morning every weekday from 6 to 11 on 93.5 WTPA. Not the most family-friendly radio station, but they do a good job every day. They really do. They always brighten up my morning. So thank you, Hardy and Jenna, for supporting West Prairie Athletics, as well as the Golden Pipes. Free kick here, and right to Mccurry. And for those who don't know what 93.5 WTPA is, they're a classic rock station. They play all good music. They always do. So Hannah Ron trying to get that ball away, cleared up by Sophie Burt. The Mustangs have been doing very well in possession time. Not nearly as good as they did on Monday against Big Spring, but the Mustangs have been capitalizing on it. They want to make sure no overtime is needed today, as they are up by 4. 4 different Mustangs scoring 1 goal here. Taylor Lufer, Deanna Jubb, Susie Gleason, and the one senior to score goals so far is Allison Yoder. And offsides ruled again. That could have been a very good opportunity for Abby Hurd, but she was ruled offsides. There goes a long through ball. That ball's got to be cleared out by Grace Davis. Trying to get that ball away from Susie Gleason. And throwing here for Shippensburg. Free kick here for the Greyhounds. Again, we thank everyone at home for tuning in on, actually a free kick here for the Mustangs, right at midfield. Again, we want to thank everyone at home for tuning in on the West Prairie Athletic Park YouTube channel. My name is Alex Wall, the Golden Pipes of West Prairie Athletics. Here for what has so far been a lopsided affair between the Mustangs and the Greyhounds, but a big night, senior night for the West Prairie Mustangs here tonight. West Prairie will be at home one more time this season. That will be on Friday night, right here at Mustang Stadium, against the Gettysburg Warriors. Shippensburg has been doing very well in getting their shots, including a fantastic free kick from earlier from number 11, Zoe Weaver. And that ball is going to be cleared out couple fans up here joking around saying, hey, we want overtime. This is going to be the first corner of the game for the Shippensburg Greyhounds. And it comes almost halfway through the second half. Greyhounds with their first corner. Going to be played in by Zoe Weaver. Weaver going down the middle, and nice job there for Emily Mccurry, the senior. I think it's kind of important for Emily Mccurry, I mean the senior goalkeeper. Like as a goalkeeper, you probably don't want to do too much in the game, but with it being senior night, like yeah, we want to see Emily Mccurry make a few plays, and she just had 2 fantastic saves so far in the second half. Few substitutions coming now for West Perry. Molly Scholl back in. Number 18, Abby Hurd is back in. And Laurel Stout is in for the Mustangs. Throwing here for Abby Hurd. And ball almost taken by Sydney Sano. Cross down the middle. And that ball was off of Deanna Chubb. And it's going to go wide for a goal kick. Now halfway through the second half. West Perry up big. Up by 4. Shippensburg will be at home for one more time this season. Their next game will be on Tuesday for Shippensburg Senior Night against Northern York. The Polar Bears against the Greyhounds at Shippensburg for the Greyhounds Senior Night. Best of luck to the Greyhounds then. But right now it's all about West Perry. And here's Abby Hurd. Hurd's got to look for a cross. She's got to keep it low and cleared out by Grace Davis for West Perry throwing. The Mustangs building up the pressure here. Throwing here for Sydney Sano. Molly Scholl gets cleared out. And a throw-in right at the corner. It's not a corner, but it's a throw-in. Go for right in front of the net. And a badly timed header for Hannah Ron. But it's going to go out for a West Perry corner now. Hannah Ron to deliver this corner. And it looks good, and it's a header, and that will go in off the deflection. And it's a goal for Allison Yoder, her second goal of the game. Allison Yoder, her second goal of the game. And makes it 5-0 for the Mustangs. What a senior night for the senior Allison Yoder. Mainly a defender, but she has 2 goals here tonight. And this ball goes out for West Perry throw, and West Perry looking for more. Up by 5. West Perry saying it's not enough. We want to keep going. We want to send a statement to the District 3 Playoff Committee saying, hey, we want a shot. Even if we're the last team to make it to the playoffs, we want in. And they are showing it right here against the Greyhounds. And this ball taken by Abby Hurd. Hurd, nice spin move. Nice big student section here for West Perry Girls Soccer here tonight. And a free kick here for the Greyhounds. We can imagine on Friday night a huge student section for West Perry Girls Soccer on Friday because boys soccer is not playing on Friday night. Today's game for boys soccer at Shippensburg is the last one this week. So we can expect West Perry boys soccer here in the stands on Friday night. And that ball almost taken by Yoder. Or excuse me, that was Deanna Jubb. But instead taken by Buck Heister, the Shippensburg goalkeeper. The ball go out for a West Prairie throw-in. Got a substitution now for the Mustangs. The Greyhounds are coming to this game on a 2-game winning streak, and those 2 wins are the only 2 wins that Shippensburg has. This past Saturday, the Greyhounds got their first win of the year with a 3-1 victory against Biglerville. Then this past Monday, 2 days ago, the Greyhounds got their first win on the road this season as they got a 4-2 victory at James Buchanan. They also have 1 draw so far this season. That was against James Buchanan, 1-1. That one just a few weeks ago. But the Mustangs are 4-0 all-time against the Shippensburg Greyhounds as Mid-Penn Colonial Division rivals. West Prairie joined the Colonial Division back in 2020. And West Prairie has never lost. They have won 5 in a row against the Greyhounds. Free kick here for the Mustangs in a really good spot at the 23-yard line for Deanna Jubb. Deanna Jubb, their leading scorer for the Mustangs, got to take a missile of a shot. It's going to go wide. Nice hard shot, looking for a corner. Line drive shot, in fact, but goes wide off the net for a Shippensburg goal kick. And now West Prairie's got to have a new goalkeeper, or no, yeah, West Prairie's got to have a new goalkeeper now. Is that? Yeah, that's Kaden Leber now. The new goalkeeper for West Prairie. We haven't seen Kaden Leber here at home for West Prairie Girls Soccer since the very beginning of the season. She started the first 5 games of the year after Emily Mccurry was injured to start this year. And now Kaden Leber is the new goalkeeper for West Prairie, as the senior Emily McCurry is on the bench right now. Her day looks to be done. Looks like perhaps like there was no junior varsity game here today, so maybe West Prairie head coach Tom Smee is gonna look to put in some of the younger Mustangs, some of the JV Mustangs in the game today, considering there was no JV game today. Shippensburg doesn't have a junior varsity team. Free kick here for the Greyhounds. This could be a really good opportunity for the Greyhounds to get on the board. But West Prairie defense coming up big. Here's Madison Barch now. Barch gets taken down. And it's going to be a free kick for the Mustangs. Coming up with 12.5 minutes left to go here in this game. And never foul right at midfield. And Thomas actually going to stop. We're going to have a yellow card here. First yellow card of the game. It's going to go to Shippensburg's Marissa Kiner. So Marissa Kiner is the victim of the yellow card here. And West Price got a free kick after 48. And this is a long, good ball, and it's got to be a shot for Madison Rush. It just goes offside. Actually, it wasn't offside, it just went off. What? There was nobody in front, and Madison Rush was looking for goal number 6 here in this game. Oh my goodness. Brilliant pass from Deanna Chubb to find Madison Rush. And Rush just misses. Big break again for the Greyhounds. That ball taken away by Susie Gleason. Gleason going down the middle for Deanna Chubb. Pass back. And this ball is going to go for Sydney Stanos. Stanos going to look for a cross. And it goes, bounces right in front of the net and stays down the line. And a throw in here for the Greyhounds. Oh my goodness. I think Sydney Sano was looking for a curve that went right into the net, but she didn't get it. It just kept going straight. And it bounced right in front of the net, but nobody was there for the Mustangs. Madison Rush was looking for somebody down the middle, and so that's got to find Buckheister. And oh my goodness, Sydney Sound went down by throwing for Taylor Bard. Bard looking for a quick throw in. And the senior Molly Scholl with the nice stop, clearing it out. Molly Scholl, the senior, clearing it out. And Sydney Sano clears this ball out. Throwing here for Westbury. The Mustangs with a couple more substitutions now. And this ball, Deanna Chubb last touched it. Good stuff there for the Greyhounds. Specifically for number 21, Kaylee Miller. And now here comes Deanna Chubb. Chubb all by herself, 1-on-1 against the goalkeeper, and shot right to the goalkeeper. Deanna Chubb was looking for her second goal, but a great save for Buckheister. As Buckheister clears that ball out down the sideline. Here is Sydney Sound, quick throw and looking for Chubb again, and Chubb could not keep it in. This game has been flying along here. Almost 9 minutes left to go now. And Susie Gleason. Nice trickery there for Susie Gleason. She scored 1 goal earlier. And Sydney Sound could not keep that ball in. Throw in for Miller. Miller going downfield. And that just bounces over number 35. That's Greer Bowles, who just came in for Westbury. Here's Madison Rush. Another opportunity. Pass down the middle for Chubb. And Chubb could not hang on to it. Got too far away. I won't count that a shot. Chubb just could not hang on to it. My goodness, that could have been goal number 6 if Chubb was able to hang on. And here's Bowles. And, whoa, Bowles just pretty much wrestles her down. Yeah, I know wrestling season's coming up, but that ball cleared out by Madison Barch. Barch is now on the defensive side of the ball. And a Horn, senior, finding Barch again. Here's Madison Barch, going to show off her speed, but good defensive stop. Good tackling down the field, and no foul. Couple more substitutions coming in now for West Perry. West Perry student section is asking for a touchdown. you're not going to get that tonight unless West Perry scores 2 more goals. Well, actually, no, a touchdown is 6, so yeah, you get 1 more goal. They'll be looking for touchdowns on Friday night, this Friday night at Mansfield. Here's Madison Rush looking for that touchdown. It's a nice save for Buckheister. Pass here to Madison Rush. Rush going down the middle. And offsides. Again. Here's Allison Yoder. Yoder losing the ball there. A rare mistake from her. Less than 6 minutes left to go, and this is a big game for the West Perry Mustangs, especially in terms of playoff hopes. Shippensburg in Class 3A, they're currently ranked number 24 out of 32 teams. And the Mustangs are looking for that power ranking boost, being a AAA team in Shippensburg. Long ball here for Sydney Sano, and that's Buckheister getting the ball. Here comes Sydney Sano. Sano's going to look for a cross down the middle. Too far ahead. And it's got to be a shot. And that will go in. Mercy rule is in effect. The clock will continue to roll. And the Mustangs make it a touchdown. That is Anna Horn with the goal. A senior. Anna Horn, the senior, with the goal. And it's now 6. West Perry wanted the touchdown. They got it. Now West Perry student section asking for the extra point. They got 4 minutes left to go to do it. Gotta love our student section, man. You gotta love them. Mercy rule now in effect. The clock will just continue to roll. Even if Shippensburg gets 1 back, the clock will continue to roll. Mercy rule here for the Mustangs. On Monday, they went to overtime in a thriller. And now here they're looking for 7. And Burkheister clears it out. But taken by the Mustangs. That's Molly Shaw, the senior. Shaw was going downfield. And costly mistake for Burkheister. Almost a costly mistake. And she clears it out. That ball is blocked by Shippensburg's Grace Davis. And now substitutions here. Oh, I thought the clock didn't stop for 5 minutes after Mercy Rule was on. All right, I guess so. All right, so gotta stop our clock here for a few seconds, and we'll get right back into it. Now the clock is live. And nice stop there for number 28. That's Emily Sheriff, who just came back in for West Perry. And another throw in. West Perry looking for lucky number 7.
see you. Have a good one. We'll see you Friday. Yeah. Yeah, you too. Yeah, sounds good.
And Madison Rush trying to get the ball. She is going to get it, passing it back to Deanna Jubb. Or no, that's Lucy Gleason. Gleason gets taken down hard. Free kick here for the Mustangs. Just over 2 minutes left to go. Free kick at the 25. And it's a low free kick. And it goes right to Erica Buckheister, senior goalkeeper. Having a game she definitely wants to forget. The most goals that Shippensburg has given up in a single game was 12. And that was against the Polar Bears. And the Polar Bears is Shippensburg's next opponent. Free kick for Greyhounds. West Prairie fans weren't very happy with it. West Prairie fans all excited. They're going to get this win, but they are still looking for more. Bergheister clears this ball out. Now another substitution. Time has to stop with a minute 24. Yeah, that's my figure. I mean, it's the mercy rule, so yeah. Yeah, so the clock is going to continue to roll because it's the mercy rule. I don't think that rule where the winning team has to substitute in the last 5 minutes, the clock has to stop. I don't think that really counts now, so because it's a mercy rule right now. Ball go out. 50 seconds left to go here. West Prairie's got to get their 7th win of the year. Yeah, big one in terms of playoff hopes. Both these teams with only 2 games left. Shippensburg doesn't have a chance of making the playoffs with a 2-12-1 record. But the Mustangs, this is going to be a big win for them here today. But let's see if West Prairie's student section, they got the touchdown. They want the extra point. Student section, they're now chanting, "Start the buses." And this is going to be a shot for Susan Gleason. And easy save for Buckheister. 5 seconds here, and the West Prairie Mustangs on senior night come out big. 6-0 here for the Mustangs, doubling their score in the last time they faced the Greyhounds back on September 15th. The Mustangs won at Shippensburg 3-0. Now here they double it up on senior night. 6-0 the final for the West Prairie Mustangs on senior night. Big win there for the Mustangs. Bunch of players scoring at least 1 goal. 1 goal apiece for Taylor Lupfer, senior Anna Horn, Deanna Jubb, and Susie Gleason. And our West Prairie Athletic Department player of the game goes to the senior number 12, Allison Yoder. Allison Yoder with 2 goals in the win. Emily Mccurry, the senior goalkeeper, with the clean sheet. And the Mustangs, Allison Yoder with 2 goals. She is our West Prairie Athletic player of the game. The Mustangs improved now to 7-9 overall. Still looking for one of the last playoff spots in District 3 2A. They are now 5-7 in the Mid-Penn Colonial Division. Their next game, they'll be at home one more time on Friday night as the Mustangs will be taking on Gettysburg in the final home game of the year. But for now, West Prairie Mustangs showing the gritty all the way to salute the home fans. And just going halfway through the field. As the Mustangs now prepare for Gettysburg on Friday night at 7 o'clock. The Shippensburg Greyhounds drop to 2, 13-1. They are now 1-11-1 in the Mid-Penn Canonian Division. Next time up for the Greyhounds, they will have their senior night on next Tuesday against the Northern York Polar Bears at 6:30. Our next broadcast here on the West Prairie Athletic Party YouTube channel will be tomorrow night right here at Mustang Stadium for West Prairie Field Hockey Senior Night. As West Prairie Field Hockey Mustangs will have senior night against who else? The Shippensburg Greyhounds. For the third consecutive broadcast, West Prairie versus Shippensburg in 3 different sports. Yesterday it was volleyball. Tonight it was girls soccer. Tomorrow it'll be field hockey's turn to host the Greyhounds, as it'll be West Prairie Field Hockey Senior Night tomorrow night at 7:15. You do not want to miss that exciting one in the Mid-Penn Canonian Division for our next broadcast tomorrow night. That's going to do it for us here at West Prairie High School. On behalf of our athletic director, Ryan Anderson, our public address announcer, Joe Cerroli, our high school principal, Chris Ron, and all of us here at West Prairie High School, I am Alex Wall, the Golden Pipes of West Prairie Athletics, saying so long from West Prairie Mustang Stadium. This has been a presentation of West Prairie Girls Soccer Senior Night against the Shippensburg Greyhounds, exclusively on the West Prairie Athletic Party YouTube channel. Your final score on this one, West Prairie wins it 6-0. Good night, everybody.